Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Studi Crypto, and in this episode we are doing a Time Wonderland update. Happy Saturday everybody. We have a couple announcements to go over, so let's get right into it. First things first, my previous video I stated that the redemption period was open for all of those that voted yes, and the redemption has concluded. So whitelisted for redemption, a total of 1,353.861167 Wmemo was redeemed and burned. It also states the total amount of USDC that was redeemed, and you can also see all of the bsgg amount as well. So the USDD, we're looking at 43 million out of 46 million available for redemption. The total amount of bsgg redeemed, you're looking at 310,145,223.858694 out of 327 million 24,915. I hope I'm saying these numbers correct. If anybody thinks I'm saying them wrong, please correct me. I'm not really sure if I'm reading this correct. That should be it, but I think it is correct for the most part. So 94.84 of whitelisted Wmemo was redeemed by a total of 1,074 wallets. The median amount of redeemed per wallet was 0.033896 Wmemo. So the new total Wmemo in circulation is 44,357. And like I stated, these redemptions will be done quarterly. The next one will be October 1st, 2022. So that gives you more option for those individuals that want to get out of the protocol. You can do so. So moving on. The Skyhopper proposal. So I stated this before. Skyhopper was looking to extend his time period all the way till July 24th. And this was just to make sure that everything was running smoothly. There were a couple snapshots that were pretty much implemented. And this proposal was done in place to have Skyhopper just oversee these actions and make sure that things ran accordingly. Now, the cool thing about this is that it did pass 99% of votes in favor, which I stated before in my previous video. I wasn't surprised this was going to pass. I mean, to be honest, everybody knows that obviously Skyhopper took Time Wonderland in volatile times, and it makes sense to have some type of leadership, especially since we have these proposals that are implemented and we are looking to make sure that these proposals get passed smoothly. So this obviously was something that I feel like the community was going to vote for. So next thing that is going down is the RFC submitted by Skyhopper has been updated, and this honestly is just pretty much a vote, just pretty much giving DAO approvals for Treasury management on usage, or to allow the Treasury or the founding team to be able to pretty much give their discretion. So whether we want to have the individuals within the community vote on what happens with this Treasury, or whether we want, let's say, that person that we put in place. Look at it as like a government when we have elected officials. Do we want it to be where we all just sit and vote and just make sure that decision is implemented, or do we want to vote for a governing official and have that official go out and implement these changes for us? You can come on here and you can obviously read through this proposal, but it's not really anything that is super complicated. It is straightforward. Further than that, if we go to the other announcement as well, so WIP number 14 has now been posted on our governance as well, which again, the same exact thing, DAO governance over specific Treasury actions and strategies. And it states right here, the objective is to explicit DAO approval for allocations of tokens into long-term defined lockups over 1 week, for example, such as CVX. Explicit DAO approval for economically impactful or impactful voting from the DAO's holding tokens in other protocols. For example, this can be CVX for Rise, or in the future voting on a DAO action that may have considerable effect on the protocol. DAO community can propose the WIP to instruct the TM to liquidate positions as needed, which again just goes more into detail. And there is some background that you can come and read up on that pretty much just stated that prior there was a conflict of interest with Convex and engaged voting activity with Abracadabra. So this kind of just is another layer of just transparency to just have, you know, the DAO Treasury vote on, hey, whether these actions can be done by whoever we elect, or should it be up to the DAO? Should there be, you know, governing proposals on what actions are going to be taken? Should there be quarterly summaries? Things of that nature. So you can go on here, you can voice your opinion on it, and then this obviously will be put up for vote at some point later on. But for right now, that is pretty much all that is going on in your Time Wonderland. Now, the price of Wmemo did go down a little bit to 27,000. However, I'm not surprised of that because remember, some Wmemo has been dumped, especially with the redemption. And obviously, we still have to take into account the market's volatility going on right now. But for now, this is your time on the line update. This is Study Crypto. If you are new, subscribe. Thank you and see you next time.